In this part of the video, or the training material, I'll be just giving you a quick overview of the financial positions and the cash. If you have any problems with not understanding certain quotations or names that are used, you can once again just click on the eyes and the various eyes, and the information will be given to you. Once you can see your cash position is important. Depending on your cash position, you'll be able to leverage more overdraft capacity. Optimally in the game, you try and utilize all of your overdraft all of the time, but as you know, it's not possible. The reason for this is you pay for your overdraft capacity. So depending on your strategy and your approach, you can either go for less overdraft and more cash, but the goal of the game is to leverage your cash position and your overdraft as far as possible. This is a random walk graph shown over time. It's 24 to 26 weeks, so it's about half of the. It's a snapshot over the 6 months that you'll be playing in Iran. This is not a 100% accurate graph. It's only the averages, but it will give you an indication of how your cash position changed over time and etc. In the next slide, we see your cash flow curve of your cash receipts. Over here, you'll see that you paid the cash out, and this is your income. And it's important to keep this as stable as possible. This, for example, is rather good. Over here, you can see the overdraft curve. As I mentioned, you try and get the used overdraft area to as close as possible. Overdraft capacity. As you can see, it's the variation grows a bit, but this was very poor utilization of our overdraft capacity. The financial statements you'll be used to by now. Once again, it shows you the difference, round 5 in comparison to round 6 in this example. All of the basic financials can be derived from the balance sheet. You'll have to do a few calculations and use your own KPIs to determine the value and specify certain outcomes that you wish to achieve. Over here you can see the current liabilities, short-term loans, payables, receipts in advance, other current payables. These will change as you adapt your supplier base and your financing structures. You can up up your share premium, for example, and your share capital can also vary. Depending on the level you'll be competing at, various of these things will be interchangeable. Over here you can see the various banks that you're able to use. In this round, only 2 banks were used: Strong Vault and Rapid Credit. Very important is the frequency of payment, the time between payments, average use overdrafts. Once again, you can compare the values over here. Your average use versus your overdraft capacity. Once again, you'd like the average to be as close to the overdraft capacity as possible. And a letter of credit that was blocked means that a payment didn't go through due to your over leveraging of your debt availability. This will mean that your ordered stock was not sent or delivered at that time due to the bank blocking the transaction. Over here you can once again, quite a few graphs. You'll see the loan value of the different credit providers, financing programs. As you progress with the game, you'll start understanding these topics. Final graph, you'll also see the used overdraft versus the blocked version, and you can see over here that all these transactions failed due to the fact that you overused your overdraft capacity at this point in time, making the amount of overdraft use null and void.